Welcome to day 2 of Tri-Campus Games. The intense competition has continued.
Today has seen two very big games on the basketball courts here in the large sports centre. Let's check them out. In the women's basketball game, the UK again dominated, winning the match 70-37 and securing the gold medal. In the men's game, however, it was a much tighter affair, with UK narrowly beating Malaysia 34-26.
Yeah, missed a lot of shots at the beginning. They had tight defense, good zone defense, so we couldn't get the ball inside. And we had to rely on our outside shooting, which didn't quite fall. So we had to pick it up as well intensively to defend as well, and in the end it worked out for us.
China was a bit more aggressive than this team, but they had a really big guy that was really tough. But I kind of like pulled him down, so it's all good.
The first 3 quarters was a close game, but in the fourth quarter, I think we got tired. They played a really good game. For me, my team played really, really well. It's just, we can't get much rebounds, that's all, actually.
In the mixed volleyball, Malaysia proved a dominant performance against China, beating them 3-0. In the football matches, the women's Malaysian team beat China 3-0, whilst in the men's match, Malaysia again won, this time 6-1. In the ultimate, China played Malaysia again, this time to a very narrow victory for the Malaysian team.
Basically, you see on this field itself, there's 2 zones, one on the left, on the right. Basically, the person who has the disc, they can't run with the disc. So basically, they have to pass around with their teammates and try to make their way to catch a disc in the zone. So when a person catches a disc in the zone, that's 1 point.
Malaysia won, unfortunately.
We won by...
We gave them the game.
It was a close game.
We let them win. It's all about friendship through sport, isn't it?
Is it? That's true.
Had a great start today with the Malaysia v China volleyball match. The Chinese played excellently today. However, it was Malaysia's teamwork that really shone through and won them their victory in the end.
Absolutely. I was here in the large sports hall watching both basketball games. Phenomenal performances by both the UK and Malaysia teams. UK women dominated throughout, won the game convincingly. The men's match far more clinical, far tighter. Malaysia were leading for the first 3 quarters, but obviously the GB team brought it back, managed to take the win. Bad luck to the Malaysian team, but obviously they've got a game coming up against China on Thursday. Definitely one to watch.
Don't forget, we also had the racket sports, which were amazing today. Have a look.
In squash, the UK men carried on their excellent form from yesterday, going on to win 4-0 and the gold medal. In the women's, however, there was a much more difficult challenge, and despite a valiant effort from the UK team, the strength of the China side held them at a 2-2 draw. The badminton, however, was a different story. Despite an excellent effort from the Malaysian team, the UK women fought strongly and went on to win 9-3. But they did say this.
It's been really great. I've known a lot of new friends from different campuses, and it's been definitely an experience not to be missed. Favourite part is definitely playing with some new friends and playing with our team and having a team spirit.
Despite their new friendship, the UK men struggled against a strong Malaysian team. They fought as hard as they could, finally being rewarded with the last match, but still lost 11-1. In tennis, the UK dominated, winning all the doubles strongly. The women winning 6-3 and 6-2, and the men winning 6-1 and 6-2. And in the table tennis, there was a reversal of fortunes. The UK men confidently beat China 5-0, whilst the UK women lost 5-0 to the Chinese. However, they remained in good spirits.
Yeah, we fought hard. Unfortunately, we lost, but maybe next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been a good experience. Good atmosphere.
Yeah, and we'll be playing against Malaysia on Thursday. Yeah.
So we're hoping our chance there.
UK played especially well today in squash, whereas in badminton, UK and Malaysia were head-to-head. Both teams played extremely well right till the end game.
I know it's going to be some very interesting games on Thursday. However, now we're fortunate enough to be joined by the team manager of Team UK, Hugh Williams. Hugh, just want to start by asking you, what does your role and responsibilities entail?
First and foremost, I'm responsible for all the UK athletes here, and then on top of that, I'm helping out in running all different sports, making sure they all kept running smoothly. So general dog's body, I think.
So how's that been going so far this week?
It's been really fun so far. We've had a couple of light changes to the formatting in terms of the tennis and the squash, but it's come round and all the athletes seem to be really happy with it. So yeah, generally really good.
So there's been a lot of stuff going on. What has been your best moment so far, or is that moment still yet to happen?
I wouldn't like to comment at this time because I think there's still plenty of action to happen. I mean, I'm loving how well our squash is being played, especially the men. Our men's badminton have been absolutely destroying, which is always good to see. But in terms of close games, it's probably up there between the basketball or the volleyball.
Thank you so much, Hugh, for talking to us. And don't forget tonight's fun activities. Today we had Nigel's Magical Islands. Let's take a look.
Nigel's Magical Islands have become a traditional part of the Tri-Campus Games. Teams compete using a combination of daring, cunning and lunacy in order to win this task. Today, teams must negotiate the lethal objects and rescue their stranded comrades in order to come home victorious.
What do you do when you've done it all?
It was neck and neck at the halfway point, though it would seem that China were eking out a quick lead. However, it was the UK team that came home to victory, storming ahead, getting all their team home in the fastest time. China looked to have second place in the bag, storming ahead of Team Malaysia. However, one of the Chinese team got stranded on a deadly object, which allowed the Malaysians to come home in second place.
What do you do when the mountain is
there? Gotta admit, Nigel's Magical Islands looked absolutely fantastic. A whole lot of fun for the athletes. And once again, another great win for Team UK.
If you want to keep up to date with all our other coverages, go to youtube.com/TriCampus Games and facebook.com/TriCampus Games.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter @TriCampus Games, and please join in the conversation using the hashtag TCG4. That's all for today's bulletin. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. See you later.